Hello, Internet. This is BoneCarlos coming to you live from deep within Mordor with another vlog type thing. Today we're going to be talking about muffins in their entirety and how it relates to me. This is going to be brought to you by K. Leonhardt or Cleonhart65. But before we get into the obvious, awesome topic that is muffins, I'd also like to point out that if you have anything you'd like for me to talk about, anything at all, leave a comment down below. If there's also any kind of review that you guys would want me to do on video games, of course, leave a comment down below with the title and I'll see what I can do. Just remember, no AAA games, nothing like that. No Halo 3s, no Dead Space 2s, nothing like that. Just underappreciated or underperforming games, and I'll see what I can do. So there you have it. I'm at your guys' mercy, and let's go ahead and get started with the topic at hand, which, like I stated before, it's gonna be muffins, otherwise known as the sexy cupcake. Now, also another little known fact, muffins is actually a very powerful battle cry. Think about it. If you're gonna be playing Call of Duty, any kind of hack and slash game, anything of that nature, screaming muffins right before swords or bullets fly or clash or whatever it is you're going to be doing in that battle, that just empowers you, your allies, and demoralizes any kind of enemy that's in the adjacent screech of muffins. Now, trust me when I say this, I've tested this out before on many occasions, and it's true. It is true. So next time you guys are going off into battle, screech out muffins or sexy cupcakes. One or the other is very acceptable, and just watch your stats just fly through the roof. It is fantastic. So while you're pondering that battle cry, I'm just gonna go ahead and break down what a muffin is in its entirety. We already established that it's a sexy cupcake, given that's just straight fact. Muffin is a sexy cupcake. Now, a muffin, a sexy cupcake, I don't know, I feel like it's a small handheld bread cake, and it's just, it could encompass any sort of cake type things. I mean, you could have it cream filled, jelly filled, you could have any kind of toppings on it, you could have any kind of flavors to go along with the muffin. Now, my favorite, beyond a shadow of a doubt, would be those Costco brand muffins. If you've never had one before, or if you don't know what a Costco is, Google them, search them, get your hands on some of these damn muffins, because it is imperative that you chase these before you die. They're not healthy by any means, but they are a meal in its own. I'm a pretty big dude. Last weigh-in I was at 235. I'm a 6'2", according to my last checkup. And one of these muffins or sexy cupcakes is a meal for me. I mean, I could have those. I could have them with. I could have them in the morning. I could heat them up or leave them cold, and it's a full meal for me, and it's fantastic. Now, this is all well and good. It's all filling and everything, but if it tasted like crap, who would eat them, right? But that's where another point for the Costco brand muffins gets. They come in a variety of flavors and toppings and etc. My favorite would be, beyond a shadow of a doubt, would be the poppy seed muffin. Obviously, fan favorite amongst everybody that I talk to about these muffins. For me, close second would be the blueberry filled. After that, it would be the chocolate with chocolate chip. Also pretty good. Those are kind of just, you know, every once in a while kind of things. I don't know, sometimes it's too sugary for me, but mostly it's there. And then it all falls off into, you know, like you have those banana nut or a whole bunch of other kind of toaster strudel looking toppings. I don't know, I don't really delve in too much beyond the basics of the Costco brand muffins. Now, the reason it's a full meal for me is because I did some research, I did some digging on these muffins, and there's like around 650-700 calories each muffin, so you got to be pretty careful. But like I said before, me, a big dude, you could eat a whole damn muffin, and that's a damn meal. I know my sister, she's way younger than me, she'll only eat like half of it, and that's good enough for her. She'll eat the other half for dinner or whatever. But still, these are big, fulfilling, delicious muffins. Muffins. Just say it with me, people. All right, on 3, just say it with me. 1, 2, 3, muffins. Don't you feel better? Muffins. It's fantastic. Isn't it? Isn't it? You know you're smiling now, aren't you? Now I know I am gushing over these Costco brand muffins, but I gotta give credit where credit is due. It's rightfully deserved, and that's all I'm gonna say on that. And conversely, on the opposite end of the spectrum, I'm gonna tell you about the worst muffin experience that I've ever had. Now, it shames me and it pains me to say that these things were considered muffins, but really all it was an oversized, unsexy cupcake. Because when you think of a muffin, it's a muffin. It packs up oomph, right? Whereas a cupcake is just like, it's a cupcake, no big deal. But if you want a sexy cupcake, aka a muffin, you gotta just pack it with just oomph. And these quote unquote muffins that I was given to by who was it? It was an aunt's best friend's cousin or something, that it was absolutely raved that her muffins were the greatest thing in the world. And I'm looking at these things, I mean, they were pitiful looking. You know, they were pitiful looking. If the Costco brand muffins and this muffin were to have a fight, the Costco brand muffin would laugh and laugh, and then this muffin that was given to me would just skulk away in shame. There was no contest whatsoever. But you know, me being a connoisseur of fine dining, I decided to give this thing a go, and it honestly tasted like Wonder Bread. Now, it didn't have. Okay, now you know when you have you ever done this? Like grabbed a Wonder Bread and just crushed it in your hand, and just squished it into a little ball and then bit into it. That's pretty much how these things tasted, and it was a terrible experience for me. It was just sad. I feel bad thinking about it. But there you go. That was my worst muffin experience, quote unquote muffin experience I've ever had. Because yeah, those muffins were not muffins; they were just squished bread. So honestly, that's pretty much it. That was the best muffins that I've ever had, which was Costco. The worst muffins that I ever had from my aunt's cousins, best friends, nieces, nephews, roommates, sister-in-law that made them. And to tell you the truth, no one really makes muffins around me, because they all want to make cupcakes. But why do that, foolish souls? Why do that? If you're going to make something good, make yourself a sexy cupcake. As we know now, is a muffin. Right, people? Right? I've also had a couple other store brand muffins, or when I'm at a restaurant or some kind of, you know, like food joint, I'll have like a muffin, hopefully, maybe having an experience that is so much like those Costco brand muffins, but alas, it hasn't happened yet. Very sad for me. But alas, that is my pain, and I will bear it like a gentleman. Oh wow, that was. I'm gonna keep going. I'm not even gonna try to edit that out. So if there's anyone out there that has any sort of muffin related story, or any kind of muffin that they think I should try out, shout it down below in the comments, or any sort of way you guys could reach me. Otherwise, this video is pretty much wrapping up, and as you can see, I did pretty well in this video. I enjoyed talking about muffins for some reason. It was pretty fun. And like I said before, if you guys have anything you'd like me to talk about, or anything you'd like me to do in one of these videos, leave a comment down below letting me know what you guys want to do. If there's a game review, leave it down below and I'll see what I can do. Otherwise, I'm gonna get on out of here, because apparently it's a big no-no if you simply walk into Mordor. Later guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed.
Enemy spy plane above. Napalm strike waiting for your mark.